Hello everybody, my name is Tommy Shaver. I'm here at Roland Namm with Kosmic.com.au, and I'm here to introduce the Roland JDXi crossover synthesizer. So now what crossover means is 2 digital parts, supernatural synth and PCM wave file, got an analog oscillator and filter, and a full drum rack. Let's go ahead and listen to just the digital part right now. Here are the pads. Let's add a compressor. Let's add the effect. So it's very loud and it's very mean. Let's go down to the analog oscillator now. This is the analog oscillator all by itself. Down the octave so you can hear some of the sub. Now let's hear the triangle wave. Very mean. Now what we can do is we can take the analog oscillator and add digital effects easily by coming here. I've got the saw wave, add a sub oscillator, add a compressor, add the flanger. Just like that. Next thing we can do here is if we want to, we can come into the menu, add a slide, so now we got a very mean lead synth. Very nice sound. Now we'll come over to the sequencer. It's very easy to sequence on the drums. Hit the note and come over here and place on the grid. Just like that. Add the snare. Real time the hi-hats. Now the cool thing is, each of the drums have its own filter and resonance control. So if we want to take the hi-hats out and not affect the kick and snare, we can easily do that. Just like that. Another thing we can do is we can take the snare out. We can give the kick drum some very nice sub. Very nice sub. We can keep coming over here. We have a USB input. If we go ahead and look at the synth, we have a USB input. This will turn this synth into an audio interface. And right here we have a guitar input. So you can be a guitar player, plug right in, and go to town. Another thing that we can do is it comes with a vocoder here. And if I get to my settings, the more rhythmic stuff we do with our mouth, the better the vocoder will sound. So I'm going to go ahead and move my mic. Let's add the LFO. Just like that, but it's easier than that too. We just hit one note, we come here and we just play a random sequence, and I'm going to move the microphone again and just talk into the mic. So very easy. This is the JDXi coming in at 2 digital parts, an analog oscillator, a full drum rack, 16-step sequencer. You get plug into a USB, turns into an audio interface. Last thing I want to do here is we're just going to make a sound together real quick. Analog oscillator, Arpeggiator on, key hold on, play the note. Before we had to move a bunch of knobs, all I have to do now is move this knob right here. Listen to how fast the LFO is. We can make our own beat. Thank you very much. My name is Tommy Shaver, JDXi.